Hey everyone, today we're making beer brats and potatoes, comfort food for just about any occasion on the Cooking Everything Outdoors show. The Cooking Everything Outdoors show is sponsored by Camp Chef at OutdoorCooking.com and IslandGrillstone.com. You know, after all these years, I can't believe I haven't cooked a beer brats recipe on the Cooking Everything Outdoors show. But when my friends over at Klondike Brands asked me to cook their version, I jumped at the chance. Let's go over our ingredients for our beer brats and potatoes recipe. For this recipe, you can use either Klondike Goldust potatoes or Klondike Rose potatoes. They're both fantastic. You need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cans of beer. I'm going to be using Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest, 1 pound of brats, 1 very large onion, diced, 5 cloves of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of fennel seed, 2 teaspoons of steak seasoning. This is McCormick's Montreal steak seasoning, half a cup of fresh cilantro, and half a cup of diced tomatoes. These are Romas, and 1 large red bell pepper chopped. So let's get cooking. Now, we're going to take our Dutch oven and we're going to heat this up on low heat with the Somerset stove. Going to add our beer. Add our potatoes, our brats, and our onions. And we're going to get this cooking. You don't want to boil this, otherwise it'll burst the casing on the brats. So it's just going to be a very low simmer until everything's cooked thoroughly. So when your brats are done, now this is pork, so you want to make sure that you're at least 145. You can cook it a little bit longer, but I don't recommend it because they'll dry out and taste like chalk, if you know what I mean. Carefully remove your brats. And we're going to pat them dry on some paper towels and go right into phase 2 of our recipe. So now in our skillet, we want to add our olive oil, our fennel seed, our garlic, and our red peppers. And we're going to saute these a little bit until they're tender. Once our red peppers and fennel and garlic have sauteed for a little while, we want to add our brats into this so that we can brown them up. So after a few minutes, you'll see some nice color on your brats. And that's when we want to pull them. And just set them in a bowl or a shallow dish. Set that aside and then add your potatoes and onions. We're going to saute these for a little while now. While our potatoes and the rest of our vegetables are sauteing, this would be a good time to season up your brats. So we're going to apply our steak seasoning, our tomatoes, and our cilantro. You may find it easier to mix all this up with your hands, or you can just take some tongs and coat everything. Hey, we're done. Let's plate this up. Let's get some of our delicious Klondike Rose potatoes, red peppers, onions, garlic, fennel. And then our beautiful brats, beer braised brats. We want to add some of our beer braise liquid because this stuff is gold. And that, my friends, is how we do beer brats and potatoes. Cooking outdoors style, perfect for tailgating, camping, or just cooking in your backyard.